Hey everyone, this is GKE715. Welcome back to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. So, in the last episode, we were just getting, a quiver upgrade. I had to stop the video at 10 minutes, because, for something. But anyways, we are back here in Windfall Island for one reason. There is actually a side quest that I want to do during the night. Which, during the night, there is a side quest where, how do I say this? There's a side quest that lets me, I'm trying to remember this. That gets me the last and final empty bottle, which is gonna be extra helpful once we do find it. And I am hoping, I can get my hands on that empty bottle because, the more empty bottles we get, the better chances of survival we will most likely get. Okay. Alright, we already got we already got enough stuff. Now let's go do the side quest here, which I think we need to supposed to talk with some girl, I think. Which I think there's the girl, that only appears during the night. That girl right there, she used to be, the former rich girl of Windfall Island. Formerly. Yeah, you guys remember right. Formerly, she was, originally the rich girl of this place. She was originally, I think her name was, I don't remember her name. I think it was Millie or something. I don't remember. Oh God. I don't know. I need to remember, check all the right names and stuff. But that's one of the girls that used to be in the Forsaken Fortress. You really can't recognize her because, riches to rags or rags to riches. That's the term for rich people nowadays. Anyways, actually, there is actually another side quest that I may want to do actually. Which it can nail us a piece of heart and hopefully a lot of money from all of this. Alright, let's go ahead down here, which that girl, I believe, should be working. Yeah, there she is. She works at least at the stall there, which let's go, talk to her. Hey, you, come on, use your head. You can't just stand there like that. You're in my way. Can you move? Oops. That won't do at all. Alright, I'm back to my old habits. I'm terribly sorry. Really, I am. Welcome to you, sir. This was the Windfall's outdoor shop chock full of fun and happy products. Alright, so I guess that girl has a couple of habits. Alright, then. No, okay, okay. Okay, we got to talk to Zunari on this other stall. Yes, you're the young master who purchased my sale. At last, with those funds, I have been able to open my stall. But I hate to say that my poor little stall has not an instant success. In fact, it is rather deserted, I'm afraid to say. I think this strange turn of events is due to the fact that I do not have a wide enough lineup of products. For if I am to be fully honest, I only have one product. To put it in another way, I think my stall would do much better if only I could stock rare items that people can't get here in town. Yes, that's what I need. Then we'll make plenty of money. Not just plenty of money, but maybe taking candy from many rich babies. No, not even that. By running a prosperous business, I can play my part to help this town develop and become a happy place. Yes, that is a proper perspective. But dear me, if only I had a young partner to help me and a real go-getter. Well, I guess you do have me to help you out. Hold on. Yet again, though, I really want to buy that town flower from him. Yes, master. Now that I have taken a long look at you, I see that you have a fine delivery bag, do you not? Dear me, it is a bag for a hero of delivery. I have a small request and it requires the use of that bag. Sure. Oh dear me, I knew it, young master. I knew you would understand my plight. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, his stall's kind of a general store. Yeah, but... Okay. Supply contracts. Yeah, okay. It is a merchant's oath. Yeah, there are merchants, and the thing is, if you guys do not remember them, or do not know of them... Yeah, okay, I'll just explain you on the road. Okay, so we accepted a town flower, and now we're gonna be trading this, to some certain people. Yeah, in that certain people are the merchants. There are traveling merchants all over, like, in the Great Sea. Well, there's at least three traveling merchants, and they all look suspiciously like certain people that that we know of. Anyways, so first things about a business. Let's check the map. I think there should be a merchant, I believe, by... Yeah, there should be a merchant by Greyfish Isle. Alright. Alright, let's go in there. Alright, let's go be up to Greyfish Isle, because that's where we're gonna find our next, next, thing. Alrighty, here we are. If I remember correctly, there is a merchant that that will buy something from us. Let's see here. There should be a merchant shop around here in Greyfish Isle around here. Yep, there is. There it is. There's one of the merchants. Yep, this is a merchant, which actually, if you notice, he is a Goron, which Gorons do exist here in Wind Waker, at least very limitedly. So, and to see there are Gorons. Look at this. Yeah, there are Gorons. Even not their hats off, they really are Gorons. In fact, even the symbol on their backpacks makes sense. I am what you call a traveling merchant. Yes, I'm just a cheery fellow who bobs between wakes in search of all manner of rare items, cracked and pristine, wild and woolly. I came from distant lands because I heard there was a treasure of great worth on this island, but I can't find a thing. I thought perhaps my fate will cross with the most mystic of rare items, the fabled shop guru statue. But it seems as though I am off the marks yet again. By the by, for some reason, looking at that delivery bag of yours gives me the sneaking suspicion that I might have some rare treasure hidden in its depths. If you have anything even slightly out of the ordinary in there, would you mind trading it for me? Anything at all? This knapsack I'm lugging around is stuffed full of all sort of wondrous things. Why, don't you show me what you got and I'll show you what I'll trade for it. Alright, how about this? Huh? That's a town flower, is it not? In that case, would you be interested in trading that for this sea flower? Sure. Most worthy. Then my fee would be, well, I suppose 20 rupees will do. It's a deal. Thanks. That settles things. I'll give you your item as promised. Hold up both hands. And with this, we got the sea flower. If you find a place to put in we got a sea flower. So by trading your goods for my goods, we form a merchant's oath. As such, from now on, I shall honor our merchant's oath by sending shipments of my product to the Windfall Island shop. How do you ask? Why, my good pal the postman will take it from there. Will take it there for me. So it will likely get there before you do. Just head back to Windfall and see for yourself. Thanks again. Yep. Well, but with that, we traded with one of the merchants. There are at least two other ones, and this process will keep going on and on for a while. In fact, there is a merchant, I believe, in Bomb Island, and there's another one, I believe, in Headstone Island. Well, not Headstone. There's another one, I believe, in... I think there is one at Stonewatcher Island. I believe there is one over there. Last time I seem to have checked. I don't even know. I'm telling you, these merchants can become pretty, tricky and a bit annoying afterwards, because, you'll start seeing a pattern. And trust me, this is one of the longest side quests in the entire game, because you gotta go back and forth, trading away, with these merchants in order, to get what you want. Anyways, I think there should be a merchant, I believe, in this island. I think there should be one. If I am correct, there should be a merchant, I think. Is it not? Is there a merchant there? No, there are no merchants, and no, there's no merchant in that island. There is also there's Old Man Oho, he's over there. Let's see, where are the other merchants? There should be... Okay, I do know where one of the merchants is located. He is in Bomb Island. At least from what I remember. There's one merchant in Bomb Island, and there's another merchant in the Mother and Child Islands. Yeah, the furthest one away is the Bomb Island, Bomb Island merchant. That's the one, you know, that's far away from here. So, but thankfully though, with the Swift Sail, we should be able like to find a guy. But that means we also need to use the ballad of Gales in order to enter the said like, you know, location. All right, we should be approaching Bomb Island from here in just a second now. All right, any second now we should be there. No, wait, no, that is Forest Haven that I am heading off to accidentally. Yeah, let's go like I guess make our way there. All right, I believe we are making our way to. All right, Bomb Island is just over there. Okay. We're almost there to Bomb Island. It should be there in just a couple of minutes, or not minutes. Hopefully, like a couple more like traveling. Yeah, honestly, it feels good to do Wind Waker like once again because like, you know, I know I left you guys on a cliffhanger right over there, like, you know, doing like that October special of Luigi's Mansion. So please do forgive me. Do forgive me about that because like, you know, I wanted to do Luigi's Mansion at first, but you know, but now that I'm done with it, I can continue doing like more content of Wind Waker. Anyways, you know, actually after Wind Waker, there is another Zelda game that I do want to tackle after. And it's actually going to be Twilight Princess. So once I'm done with Wind Waker, I will tackle Twilight Princess next. Hopefully I remember things. Alright, now let's talk to this other merchant. Hey, have we met before somewhere? Aren't you? No. Couldn't be. Me? I am but a poor traveling merchant. I travel the world searching for rare objects of all sorts, modern and ancient, foreign and exotic. My dream has always been to someday open my own shop, but plans have a way of getting delayed, and now it's been 30 years since I started. Time certainly laughs at us all, huh? And still, day in and day out, rain or shine, I spend my days looking for curiosities and rare items. Which reminds me that the delivery bag of yours looks like it might have some rare treasure in it. If you happen to have something of something of the quality that one could put on a shop, would you consider trading it? I have many fine products to trade. If you have something you'd like to trade, could you show it to me, please? Alright, how about this? Huh? Why, that's a sea flower, is it? Isn't it? In that case, we look interested in trading for this town flower? No. Are you sure? It's not my fault if you wish to trade it later. Yeah, I do not want to trade with this man. I do not want to trade with him. Anyway, since we're in Bomb Island, we could check actually, like, you know, what's in the island, because I don't think we've never been here. I don't think so. No. All right, let's bomb the entrance, and let's see like if we've been in here. If we have been in here before, that's gonna be interesting. All right, let's enter this grotto. See what's in here. No, I don't think we've never been here before. Okay. Alright, I knew it. There's one of these. Oh shit, I fell. That was just stupid of me. Okay, come on. Alright, we gotta like get lured, I think, out from over from the lava. There you go. Alright. Alright. There we go. Now let's go make our way over here. Alright, there should be like one of those like little one of these like these little like centipede monsters. There should be another one, I think. Oh, okay, no. I think we're supposed to use a pot. Okay. Carefully not to fall off of this like thin pathway here. Okay. Alright, just gonna... There we go. Just put it like there. Alright. Okay, now. Okay, so gonna roll. Okay, no, he. Okay, there we go. That's one. Come on. There you go. Now let's go, like, throw you in there. There we go. Now let's go claim our treasure and get out of here. We got a piece of heart. Nice. Alright. Oh, let's get out of here now, because, like, you know, we already got, you know, what we wanted from this place, so we're leaving. Anywho's. Alright. Alright, let's get out of here, because, you know, we already have done this place already, so let's get out of here now. Anyways, I guess next place that we're gonna be heading off to, I guess, is the mother in Child Island, which is actually, let me see. Yeah, Mother and Child Islands is right next to Tingle Island, so we can just, like, you know, use Tingle Island to get to those islands, like, really quickly. Anyways, let's go, like, I guess, travel and make our way over there. Anyways, here we are back at Tingle Island. The Mother and Child Islands, I believe, like, should be... Where are they? Oh, for fuck's sake. Hold on. Get out of here. Freaking Georgs. Alright. Let's gonna move on. Okay. I need to have some bait to make sure I have that island, like, you know, in. And by the way, I forgot to mention about the Mother and Child Islands. That island is a bit special because it is actually the home. Well, it's believed to be the home of the fairies. At least, like, that's where most fairies apparently they seem to come from. But we'll never really know. We'll never really exactly know, like, you know, at least like the exact origins of set like Mother and Child Islands. But anyway, so there seems to be a like, you know, a merchant there, and at the same time also a Korok living in there. So there's two people living in there, I guess. What's the info on this place, Fish? Give me the info. Give me your info. Alright, Mother and Child Isles. That's awesome. Now, what is it? They say the inside of the ring rock that makes up the parameter of that island, there lives an incredible, beautiful fairy. But the thing is, nobody's ever met her. Supposedly, the only way you'll ever meet her is to take a ride on a whirlwind and drop inside that rock perimeter from the sky above. Doesn't sound easy, Fry. Interesting. Okay. Well, at least you know that's good to know. Well. Alright, we're gonna go, I guess, like, you know, we're gonna go in here and, like, talk to the merchant before we know I end this episode off. There's also a blue choo-choo. Great. Alright, I guess, you know, we'll take that as well. I'm what's called a traveling merchant, just a poor wanderer cruising the world in search of rare objects of all sorts, new and old, strange and unsettling. I detected a scent wafting from this island that suggested to me that there might be something of value here, so I sailed my tiny raft all this way from far, far away. But the high rock wall on the main island blocks my way, so it seems as though I won't be able to get much further without a disagreeable turn of events. Alright, yeah. Yeah, someday I'm going to open myself a shop, a huge shop, no, a mega superstore. I'm trying to find goods to sell, so can you show me what you got on you? Alright, well, we do got this, a sea flower, which I may as well, like, just trade it to you to see, like you know, what you think about it. It's a sea flower, so what are you going to trade for it? Really? A town flower? Screw you. Ugh, all that trouble, all that for nothing. Well, anyway, people. Anyways, I'll see you in the next episode where we hopefully continue on with our little side quests and all that. Hopefully, I'll see you in the next episode. Peace out.